Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Sports Today with your host, Mr. Sports Today.
And your co-host, Mrs. Sports Today.
My bitch. And today we're gonna continue our NFL preview show, and we're gonna talk about the AFC South.
Yep.
Okay, the AFC South consists of the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans, Houston Texans, and Jacksonville Jaguars. Not a very good division in general.
Not very balanced.
Yeah, there's just one team that reigns supreme, then three teams that just suck right now. Let's start off with the Houston Texans. Houston Texans have generally a decent team. They have Andre Johnson receiving, awesome. They have Matt Schaub at quarterback. Okay, his pass rating wasn't the best the last couple of years. His touchdown to reception ratio could have been better, but he's an okay quarterback. I would take him over a lot of other quarterbacks in this league, like Big Pen, yeah, and Charlie Batch from my Steelers. He's just not a good quarterback.
And Kyle Orton from my Broncos.
Kyle Orton. He's okay. I would still take Schaub over him, though.
Yeah, me too. Schaub still has some days in front of him, and Kyle Orton's kind of coming there.
Yeah. So, I think the Houston Texans are going to do decent this year. I don't think they're going to go like a positive win-loss ratio. I think they're going to go 8-8, not make the playoffs. But they've been working themselves up over the past couple of years. They've just been building and building. And if they keep doing that, I think in like 2 or 3 years they'll make the playoffs, maybe even the AFC Championship game. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on the Houston Texans, I think that they have a pretty balance from quarterback or from passing to running, but their defense just isn't getting it done.
Oh no, I forgot to mention, yeah, their defense sucks.
And so I see another year missing the playoffs short, 9-7.
Defense does win championships.
Yep.
I will state that in every single video we have about the NFL. Defense wins championships. Okay, moving on to the next team because we don't want to run out of time. We already did that twice.
Yeah, we're sucking in this out.
Yeah, let's go to Jacksonville Jags.
Okay.
Great running game with Maurice Jones-Drew. Not Christopher, it's Maurice. And the rest of the team is just kind of down here. Maurice is up here. Their quarterback's about here. The rest of the team's like here, on the table. And I think Jacksonville should base their entire team around Maurice Jones-Drew. I mean, seriously, put him at strong safety or something on defense. Do something with him in every single lineup, because they're going to need him. I think he would do better defense than what the Jacksonville Jaguars have right now.
They just lost, oh my god, what's his name? I don't know. I forget his name, guys. You probably know, you sports geeks. We are sports geeks, but we're
not football geeks.
Yeah. I'm a baseball guy myself. He's a football himself.
Yeah, soccer for you American people.
You Americans don't know soccer.
Football. Let's stop getting off topic.
Okay, sorry.
And I think the Jags are going to go 7-9 this year. Miss the playoffs again. But once again, if they get a better quarterback and maybe build up their defensive line a little bit, they could make the wild card in a couple of years. Just saying. My
thoughts on the Jacksonville Jaguars are almost identical to his. I think the running game is up top. I think the rest of the team not really cutting it. Fred Jackson, he's been doing pretty good over the years, but I don't know, guys. Either 6-10 or 7-9. I'm giving them the cold stone.
Cold shoulder?
Yeah, cold stone.
Okay, let's go to the Tennessee Titans before he fails again. Titans, great team, great players, I should say, not a great team. Vince Young, amazing, but injury troubles have happened to him over the last couple of years, and like off the field issues, like that fight in the strip club he had at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I can understand being in the strip club at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just male nature. But getting into a fight at a strip club, that's not what you do.
Especially if you're quarterback or starting quarterback for an NFL team. You can't be out there risking your career in the strip club in the middle of Dallas, where you know you're going to get hate. With the Cowboys around there, man.
Dude, if you're going to a strip club, you shouldn't be getting in fights. Just have like a stack of singles in your pocket. Just pass them out to all the lovely ladies. That's all you gotta do. Nice. And even if Vince does get suspended for the fight in the strip club, or if he gets injured again, they got Kerry Collins.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
They got Kerry Collins as their backup guy, and he's actually pretty good. He's a good quarterback, but his win-loss ratio last year wasn't very good. I believe it was like 0-6 while Vince Young wasn't there. He was playing good, but the team around him was not playing good. But as soon as Vince Young came back, everyone was just like, hey, look, it's Vince. Let's start playing.
Which is kind of odd to me, because the season before, what they go, like 10-6, 11-5 or something like that?
They like went 12-0 their first 12 games, and they like lost every single game after that.
Well, like just in the next season, they were 0-6 with Collins, and then they bring in Vince and 6-0.
6-2.
Oh yeah, 6-2. Sorry. Okay.
8-2. 8-2. My bad.
Yeah. Yes. All right. And so, I give the Titans an 8-8 season.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to mention the straight up best running back in the NFL in my mind, Chris Johnson. Effing R-A-P-E, man. That guy, he got the rushing record last year for a single season. He's just putting on for that team. If Vince can get his game together and Chris Johnson has his top game again, I see them getting in the playoffs actually, but I don't see Vince getting that. Okay, so moving on, Colts time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's time for the Colts. Name and lights. Peyton Manning in a beer commercial. Surprise. No. I see the Colts doing good this year, but they're gonna just fail when they get to the playoffs, because Peyton Manning cracks under pressure, because his mind isn't on the field. His mind is never on the field. His mind is in, okay, I want to make this much money for this commercial. I'm going to get this much money for playing this amount of time in this game. He doesn't care about the game. He cares about making money, as most players do. But if you're a franchise quarterback like Peyton Manning, you got to be thinking about the game all the time. He doesn't do that.
Have you ever noticed that he comes to the game, every time he goes to the game, he's wearing a suit? How much money do you think the suit brand is paying him to wear that for the game?
Yeah, seriously. He gets paid so much money to do these stupid little commercials that have nothing to do with the NFL, and the NFL commissioner is fine with it. I wouldn't be fine with it. I would take some money from that commercial, since Peyton Manning is basically your guy. But anywho, I see the Colts doing really good, going 13-3 in the regular season, and then they'll make it to the AFC Championship game, lose, and just fail next year.
Okay, my thoughts on that is that I see the Colts going, just like Dylan said, 13-3, but I see them winning the AFC Championship but losing in the Super Bowl for the second straight season.
Yeah, I don't see them making it to the Super Bowl at all.
Okay, so that about wraps up this episode on Mr. Sports Today.
And I'm Mr. Sports Today.
I said Mrs.
You said Mr.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Don't slap me.
That's Mrs. Sports Today.
Don't treat me like a woman.
It's my hoe.
Did you make me feel like